I'm so excited to be here today to speak with Michele, who just joined KPMG as our new Chief Diversity Officer. Michele, welcome to the firm. I'd love to hear if there's a pivotal moment in your career that really changed the trajectory of your career.
There was actually, and I will never forget it. So here I am working as an employment attorney, advising clients, not so much litigating anymore. And one day out of the blue, I get a knock on my door, and it was from the Chief of Staff to my company's CEO at the time. And she said to me, "We have an interesting opportunity for you, and we're wondering if you'd be interested in applying to be the Chief Diversity Officer for the firm." And I remember going, "Who, me?" And I said, my exact words were, "I'm just an employment lawyer." I didn't automatically even think for a minute that I would be eligible for such a senior role. And the comment was, "Look, we've watched what you've done as an advisor to the clients. We've watched the way you've collaborated across the businesses. We've watched the way you've helped generate new ideas, and we really think you could do this. Why don't we have a chat and make it happen?" And it was literally that day, that conversation, that I actually realized that I could actually do more than I ever aspired to do. And it turned into an amazing career. Wow. It's been tremendous.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is such a great story, and really it reminds me of, the topic of risk-taking, and a lot of women, when they're confronted with an opportunity like that, it's quite a big risk to move over into something completely new. When you think about risk-taking, how do you advise some of the women that you're working with, and what thought process did you go through even in your own journey?
So I'll start backwards on that answer, and I'll start with how I managed it. I literally was one of those people who was like, "I can't do this." I literally said to myself, like, this is just not what was in the cards, and I almost closed the door on the opportunity. So I had to do a lot of self-talk to say, "Hey, they've come to you about this opportunity, Michele. Clearly they see something here that maybe you don't see. You have to take a risk." No one had ever talked to me about risk-taking in my career. So I remember calling my board of mentors. So I have a host of mentors, and I called each of them and said, "Hey, help me think this through. What do you think I should do?" And interestingly, the first 4 people I called were men, and they all said to me, "Why are we even having this discussion? Of course you should take it." And I thought, well, how did they come to this so easily, and I'm struggling? Then I was thinking about, how do I manage, I have 3 children. Is this possible? And another mentor said to me, "You just be very candid about your obligations and you'll work it out." So I literally just decided to go out on faith, to take the risk, to be really transparent, and it all worked out. So now, in retrospect, as I advise other women who are coming up in their career, I do tell them the same. I said, "Look, we have to get out of our own way. We have to take risks. And you know what? Yeah, you are going to be called upon to get out of your comfort zone and perhaps do something you never did before, and that's okay. That's how you grow."